Всем привет! Меня зовут Аня. Сегодня я буду читать книжку про кита, штормового кита. И сейчас мы подождем немножко, пока соберутся у нас наши зрители. Сейчас я выключу комментарии, чтобы было хорошо видно то, что я буду читать. Буду читать сегодня книжку моего любимого автора. Очень рада, что получится вас с ней познакомить. Надеюсь, вам понравится. Люблю его не только за его сюжеты, но и за прекрасные иллюстрации. Но читать мы будем, конечно же, сегодня по-английски. Поэтому предлагаю заколдоваться, сказать волшебные слова для того, чтобы поскорее начинать. Ну что, нужны будут нам 2 ладошки. И повторяем, ребята, за мной. 1, 2, 3. Speak English. Very good. So, which book are we going to read today? Oops, let me see. This one? The Grotlin? I don't think so. Maybe the Stone Whale in Winter? Maybe. Or maybe this one? Yes, this is the book I'm going to read for you. This is the book about the storm whale by Benji Davies. You can see here a little boy sitting next to the whale, lying on the beach, on the sand. So let's find out the story. What happened there? How did they meet and how they made friends? So, these are some whales swimming by. And what is it? Let's see. There's some storm in the sea, storm on the waves, yes? When it's raining, when it's thundering, and sometimes there are lightnings in the sky, and you can see that the sea is dark and the waves are big and high. And there are some, what? Seagulls on the waves, right? So, let's start. Noy and his dad. Noy lived with his dad and 6 cats by the sea. Let's see where they lived. Ooh, here is Noy. Here is his dad. This is their cottage. This is where they lived, right on the beach. Wow. And can you spot the 6 cats? They're rather tiny and they're tricky to spot. So let me help you. There is one cat, ow, sitting on Dad's shoulder. There is another one. Here it's really small, yeah? Just standing on the floor. There is one more cat sleeping on the roof. Where are more cats? I can spot another one. It's just its shadow, the ears of the cat sitting on the boat. Look, there's one more. So how many cats have we got at the end? 1, oh yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where's one more cat? I think, oh no, I lost it. Oh yeah, it's here in the window. Yeah, you can see its silhouette, the shadow of the cat. 6 cats. Can you imagine? How many cats have you got? 1, 2. Do you think it was fun to live like this in the cottage? Let's see. Let's read more. So, this is Noy. This is his dad. Let's guess what's his dad doing. Let's read. Every day, Noy's dad left early for a long day's work on his fishing boat. Ah, that's where he was getting ready. You see, he's leaving, wearing his raincoat and his yellow hat. Yeah, and there is a little cat helping him, looking at him. And what did Noy do? He wouldn't be home again till dark. Oh my, his dad left for the entire day. And Noy stayed at home all alone. Well, not that alone. He was with his cats, yes, but still he had no friends to play with. Poor boy. Let's see what happened next. And here, one night, a great storm had raged around their house. In the morning, Noe went down to the beach to see what had been left behind. Now it's the morning, the storm is over, you can see that the sky is clear and the waves are not that dark like in the storm. And after the storm, there's often something left on the beach, on the sand. And look, who is it? It's our friend Noe. You see, what is he doing? As he walked along the shore, he spotted something in the distance. Let us see, what did he spot? Can you see what's that? Do you recognize? What is it? Looks like fish or maybe a stone. No? Let's see what was that. As he got closer, Noe could not believe his eyes. Do you know why? Why couldn't he believe his eyes? Ah, that's why. It was a little whale washed up on the sand. Oh my, it's a real whale. Baby whale that was lying on the sand, out of water. Do you think it's good for a whale? I doubt that. Poor whale. And look how worried Noe is. He's rushing towards him. He wants to help. Let's see what happened next. Noe wondered what he should do. You see, he's looking at the whale, touching it. He knew that it wasn't good for a whale to be out of the water. So that's why he poured some water with his bucket and he splashed it on the back of the whale, just like this, splash. He wanted it to have more water. Do you think it helped? I don't know. At least the whale got wet. I must be quick, he thought. This is what he did. He placed the whale onto the wheelbarrow and he pulled it. Do you think it was hard? I think it was quite heavy. The whale must have been quite heavy. And Noe looks like a little boy. I don't think he's very strong. Look how hard he tries, and he's pulling, he's doing his best to pull the wheelbarrow, to bring the whale, where? Let's see. Oh, this is where he brought him home, and he's placed it into his bathtub. Oh my, is it a good thing to do with a whale? Is it good for a whale to stay in the bathtub? But I think Noe really tried his best. He wanted to help him. Look, he strokes the whale. And look at those cats. They're interested. They're like, what is it? What a big fish, right? They're trying to look into it, to peep inside. But, well, this cat doesn't care much, right? So, what did Noe do? Noe did everything he could to make the whale feel at home. He wanted the whale to feel comfy, to feel at home. He wanted to treat him well. He told stories about life on the island. The whale was an excellent listener. Look what they're doing here. Noe is sitting there down at the bathtub and he's telling stories. You know, well, it's good to live here on the island with my dad, and this is what we do every day when dad leaves for his work. I stay home with my cat and blah, 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 blah. And what is the whale doing? He is listening. Is he a good listener? I guess yes. What else does he have to do? He's there in the bathtub, just listening to Noe's stories. Poor boy. He's telling stories to the whale because he's got no friends. This is his new friend. Ooh, the night was drawing in and it was growing dark. Look who's going home. It's Noe's dad. And Noe was worried that his dad would be angry. about having a whale in the bath. Do you agree? Do you think Noah's dad wouldn't like it and he will be angry? Or maybe he will be happy to have a whale in their bath? Let's see. Over here. Somehow Noah kept his secret safe all evening. He didn't tell a word about a whale. He kept it a secret. He even managed to sneak some supper for his whale. What is there? What's supper for his whale? It's a bucket of fish. You see, he grabbed some fish, stole it probably from the table while his dad was having a nap, right? With his cat on his tummy, just snoring loudly. And Noah quietly sneaked out with a bucket of fish. This is what happened next. Noah was trying to feed his whale with the fish. His dad popped in. But he knew it couldn't last. Of course it couldn't last. Dad would finally realize there is a whale in the bath. So Noah's dad wasn't angry. He didn't get angry like this. What did you do? No, not at all. Look at him. What is he doing? He's giving Noah a hug. Like this. He had been so busy, he hadn't noticed that Noah was lonely. Noah was sad. He didn't have friends. He was lonely. But he said they must take the whale back to the sea, where it belonged. That's true. The whales must live in the sea, not in the bathtubs and not at home. Can't keep a whale as a pet, can you? No, we can't. Because the whale, it's a baby whale. It's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to outgrow the house. It won't work. So, look what they did. They got in the fishing boat. They put a whale here. Can you see the whale's tail, right? Yes. They placed it in the boat. And this is Noah's dad rowing the boat into the sea. Here they are, look. The dark blue sea. It's not stormy. It's not. It's just dark because of the night. And look, here they are sitting in the boat. Noah knew it was the right thing to do, but it was hard to say goodbye. He was glad his dad was there with him. You see, what's this? It's the whale's tail. Yes? They let it go. And they said bye-bye to And let's see what Noah is doing. Oh, what is he drawing now? He's drawing a whale. His friend whale that he let go in the sea. This is his dad. What is dad doing? Cutting bread. Why? Do you think they're going to feed the whale? I don't know. What else does that have here? Some jam. Pink jam. What would it be? Banana jam? Strawberry jam, probably, right? They're putting strawberry jam on the bread. Why? Let's see. No, I often thought about the storm whale. He hoped that one day, soon... Look, where are they going? Go outside. Dad and Noah and the cat that followed them. Where are they going? Ooh, to have picnic by the sea. Here they are having picnic and eating bread with jam and drinking tea. And the cat is there with them. Look, Noah's looking somewhere. He would see his friend again. Noi hoped that he would see his friend again. He looked into the sea. Oh, wow! What did he spot there? Two tails. Whose tails are they? Cat's tails? Are they cat's tails? They are whale tails. A little tail and a bigger tail. Do you think this is Noi's friend? This is the stone whale? Who knows? Maybe. And here are the whales swimming by. It's the end of the book. And that's it for today. We've just read a story about little boy Noi and his friend Storm Whale. Okay, thank you very much. Let's say our magic words again. Let's rub your hands, and we've got to get back to speaking Russian. Let's clap our hands again. 1, 2, 3. Speak Russian. Расколдовались? Ну что, как вам история? Как вам картинки? Я очень надеюсь, что получилось передать эту атмосферу книжки. Я только хотела показать еще, какие книжки бывают у Бенджи Дэвиса. У этой книжки есть такое продолжение The Stone Whale in Winter, что произошло зимой. Поэтому, если у вас есть возможность книжку где-то найти или посмотреть, или, может быть, видео найти, очень рекомендую, очень интересно. У Бенджи Дэвиса есть еще несколько книг. На самом деле, то, что мы сегодня читали, это тот бестселлер, который принес ему популярность. Та книга, благодаря которой он прославился. Но есть еще несколько книг. Я покажу вашим мамам и папам. Есть такая книжка The Great Whale, такая про обезьянку, которая шалила. Очень красиво сделана, очень красивые тут иллюстрации, так что тоже, чтобы вы знали, что еще бывает. И есть еще такая совершенно замечательная книжка, она у меня, правда, только на русском языке, но тоже хочу ее посоветовать. My Granddad's Island, тоже очень красиво, очень хорошо проиллюстрированная, и такие непростые в ней поднимаются темы. Иносказательно тут говорится о таких сложных темах, непростых, но тем не менее очень интересно ее почитать. Так что буду рада, если вы узнали для себя что-то новое сегодня заодно. Спасибо всем, кто был. Эфир я сохраняю. Всем пока-пока. Спасибо за ваши сердечки и за ваше присутствие и участие. Пока.